Hi folks, today we're going to take a look at a brand new frauditor calling himself Bree Speaks and Visuals, where he goes inside of a bank to film trying to exercise his First Amendment rights. But before we start today's video, as always, a big thank you to all of my current and new channel members and subscribers. Without your guys' continuous ongoing support, I couldn't keep this channel going, so I want to thank you all personally from the bottom of my heart. And if you're new to this channel, please subscribe to the page. Leave a like and a comment because it helps me with the algorithm. Don't forget to check out my second channel, NCR Movie Network, and the podcast, The Shittown Florida Man Power Ranking. Episode 8 is out right now. With all that being said, let's enjoy today's video.
Good morning. How y'all doing today? Excuse me?
How can I assist you?
I'm just getting a withdrawal slip. You have them over here, right?
Okay. I do have to mention to you.
Yes.
Is that a camera on your chest?
Yeah, what about it?
Okay. You're not allowed to record in here from last time.
Yeah, what happened? What happened?
What do you mean what happened?
You said I'm not allowed to record?
No, unless you're law enforcement.
Where's the policy? I don't think it works like that.
Yeah, you're not allowed.
Actually, she is correct, because this is a bank. It is not a government institution. So you have no real First Amendment rights here, technically. You don't have the right to take photos and videos inside of their property unless they allow you to.
To record us without our permission.
Yes, I'm saying I don't think it works like that.
I can bring the manager out because she.
Yeah, number one, if you do have a policy that video recording is prohibited, you should have a sign it, number one. Number two is my First Amendment. Public photography. This areas accessible to the public, I can record.
Yeah, but this it's a ban. So
Yeah, it don't matter. It don't matter. I ain't got to be in law enforcement. So
Yeah.
again, you got to have something posted saying you can't record. But even with that, it doesn't trump constitutions. So
Shenanigans.
Na 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 na
Shenanigans.
na 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 na.
And we're calling shenanigans, folks, because the fact of the matter is this is not a government building. This is not public property. This is a bank. The bank is private property. So they don't need to actually have a sign. They just need somebody to tell you that you're not allowed to record on their property without their permission. And no, it does not violate your constitutional rights, and it doesn't have merit here because this is a non-traditional forum. This is not public property. Perhaps our frauditor here might want to learn that if he's going to continue in the frauding game.
Okay, I'll bring the manager out.
yeah, I speak to her. I'll let her know. I go through this all the time. Last time I was in the bank, I went through this with them. The police came and I still was recording, so I don't understand. Like, it's a waste of time. How you doing today? Oh, I can't make no transactions first? Yeah, that shit don't work like that. I ain't got to be a law enforcement or police. Either your policy says nobody can record or not. But my constitution and right says I can record in a public accessible area. As long as I'm not in the area where you have an expectation of privacy, like behind those doors, behind that counter, I can record. I went through this with City National.
Okay.
I'm just trying to conduct my business and leave. That's it. I'm not trying to, you know what I'm saying, cause any problems, anything. I do this everywhere I go. I record, I video record, and I'm doing business.
I was just in here. I forgot to get my New Balance.
So anything anybody says, you know, they got to be careful what they say because they, be held accountable for what they say. If they say the wrong stuff, because it's police here right now.
Huh? I don't have it.
Okay, so the manager.
Yeah, I'll wait. I'm patient. I'll wait for her so we can get this understood because I've been doing this for a long time and I study the laws and stuff like that. I study New Jersey state statutes. I study the Constitution, all that. So I go through this. I go through this all the time, man. And it's always a fail. It's always a failed attempt. Yeah, we have.
Well, I see your studies have failed you because you're not understanding the simple difference between public property and private property. The public property would be something like a city park, city hall, the police department. Those would be public properties. But this bank that you're in is considered private property, meaning if they don't want you in there because of you recording, they can tell you to leave. As a matter of fact, they don't have to do anything for you because you're violating their policies. And who will you hold accountable? The bank itself? Because this is a non-traditional public forum and private property, you could be subject to be asked to leave or be trespassed and arrested.
Yeah, I'll give him the.
Yeah, okay.
It's not that I'm not cooperating. I have rights, and you can't abridge the rights. I don't understand, like,
Yeah, but if we're
you know what I'm saying? You're telling me that I have to be one of these guys out here as a police officer here now. You're saying I have to be a law enforcement. What rule? Like, what is that? That's what I'm saying. But you're saying that you're not making. It's my right. It doesn't matter. It's my right to record. Let me explain something to you, just in case you don't understand what's going on. No, I'm not going back and forth. I'm trying to educate you, and everything's being recorded. So be careful what you say, because we have rights. I go to the police department with this recording. I go anywhere I want with this recording. I don't go nowhere where I can't record. That's what I'm saying.
Yes, it's fine that you go to the police department and record because that's a public building. But this is a bank. This bank is private property. And you guys notice I may have cut out something. Well, it's because our frauditor decided to film the police officer that he was speaking about at the ATM making a withdrawal, pointing his camera right at him and the ATM where you can see him punching in the numbers to his PIN. For what reason, I have no clue. But this is why they don't want you filming inside of the banks or inside where the ATMs are. And who are you going to try to hold accountable?
You can make it into something you want to call it. Everything's being recorded. You can call it what you want. If you ignorant of the law, that's on you. You need to study the law and do other things besides banking. Because obviously you're uneducated. I'm a grown-ass man. Like, what you
Are you sure about that?
talking about? Talking to me like I'm a kid. I ain't no kid, man. I come here to do business and leave. That's it. I don't come here to play with y'all. Tell me something you don't feel. I ain't got nothing to do with you feeling comfortable. There's a lot of things in life we don't feel comfortable. Or someone being uncooperative like I'm a kid or something. Then that you doing all that, you ain't even got a sign up. You used to put a sign up. You can't video record when you come in. That's our policy. Even that's still on Trump First Amendment.
Pray tell, where did you learn this information from? Watching other frauditoring videos? Did you study under Professor DeCastro, perhaps Professor Cordova, or perhaps Professor Mentz? Because here's the problem. If this was a public building, then yes, you would be within your standing to film in the publicly accessible areas. But like I've been saying, this is a bank. This is private property. They don't need to have a sign. They just need their staff to inform you, which they have, that you are not allowed to film inside of their building. And it does not violate the constitutional rights that you have as an American. What it means is you're in private property. You must obey their rules or leave.
Only people that's worried about people recording is people that's doing illegal stuff or something that they're doing, like they're doing something wrong, and they don't want to be recorded because they're doing some bullshit or they saying some bullshit.
Just come here. Shut your stupid ass up.
Been doing this for years. Like, y'all don't understand. Y'all don't know who I am. Like, can I just speak to the manager, please, so I can be on my way? I'm not here to give nobody no hard time. I'm here to conduct official business and leave and be on my way. That's it. I've been doing this for years. I know my rights. I know, I mean, you got to study the law. Y'all got to study them laws. You know, the 2C statutes, all that. Y'all got to study that stuff. This is my right. This stuff people get lawsuits for, you know, stuff like this.
Well, he's fairly intelligent. He's full of shit.
Y'all sit here and escalate the situation, and I would tell y'all to call the police. The police would come, and then I'll still be doing what I got to do. Like, I got official business here. I'm doing my business. Yeah, but look it up, sister. Like I said, you can look it up. Google it. First Amendment. First Amendment. That's one of your. amendments to the Constitution, you know what I'm saying? Public photography, freedom of religion, freedom of press, all that. You can record anywhere you want to go. If you want to buy one of these body cameras on Amazon, you can buy them. And if you go into anywhere, the police department, city hall, wherever you want to go, you can record in an area that's open to the public.
Yes, that is true, but you're forgetting something. That does not apply to private property. If this was a public building, a public place, you could film in the publicly accessible areas. But this is a bank. It's private. You're not understanding where your constitutional rights begin and end, because you would understand if you did study your constitutional rights about filming in public that private entities like banks and stores have the right to tell you not to film inside there. And if you refuse, you could be subject to trespassing. This bank could be subject to banning you from using their bank system. They could cancel your account, give you your money back, and tell you go somewhere else.
That's your right. Nobody can violate that right. It's not about how people's personal feelings is, because you don't feel comfortable. It has nothing to do with the rights or the laws. It has nothing to do with that. There's a lot of things people don't like. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter though. But then she went further to say only the police can record. Who the police in that? They're not above me. That's why I was hoping that I would have kept this brother here. I was like, no, you might as well stand by, because this ain't making no sense. I only operate within the scope of the law. Like, I don't operate outside of the law. I don't break no laws and stuff. I'm not here to break no law. Are you the manager, sir?
Hey, everybody.
How are you, sir? Good morning. How are you? All right, 10:20 a.m. How are you, sir, Mr. Austin? All right, so I work for the city of Newark. My name is Breon. I am video recording. That's correct. I have my audio video recording on. According to my First Amendment right, I have a right to record, videotape in a public accessible area. That means the police department, wherever, anything that's open to the public. And I'm telling you, because of educational purposes, I'm not here to give anybody a hard time. When I was here before, how you doing, sister? When I was here before, I did it. I've been doing this for years. The police know who I am. I do security work as well. I'm not on a security detail right now, but I always record when I'm doing official business. When I'm doing official business, it doesn't matter if you're the FBI, the police, anybody can record in a public accessible area, whether you're a citizen. And I am a citizen of this country, and I have a right, according to my First Amendment, to public photography. So I'm glad that you're listening. You're not just talking, like you just actually listen to me, trying to be educated. Because this is important, because once you come out your mouth and say anything, you will be held accountable for what you say.
So if you work for the city, then you would know that there would be certain places that you can and cannot record. And just because you work for a security detail, but not at this moment, does not mean you're on official business. Now, you may have business with this bank, but it does not mean you have the right to record inside of it. And that comment you made, that when he opens his mouth, he's going to be held accountable for something, it sounds like you're trying to threaten him to let you do what you want when you don't have the right to do so.
If my rights are abridged, I'm just here to conduct official business and leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a public, now, if I go behind that register, like, you have a right, you have an expectation of privacy behind that, or behind that door, or in these offices. I can't do it, because it's a reasonable expectation of privacy. That's the law. I follow the laws. I don't break laws. That's like when I had this situation last time in the bank. No, because I'm speaking to him. That's why you can't interrupt me. When you're ready, I'm going to come and talk to you as well.
I'm in a meeting, so it's either you
Are you in a meeting? You want me to talk to you or him?
I only have less than a minute to speak with you.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be rude.
Yeah, I'm just trying to do what I got to do and leave, because I got other stuff I got to do. I'm not trying to spend too much time there. I'm getting a withdrawal slip and I'm getting some money and I'm leaving. She said that I don't have a right to record in here because she don't feel comfortable. That's not how that works.
Okay, so
And
I have a minute. I apologize.
yeah.
I had to leave my meeting and come speak to you, and I have
It's not.
to go
Yeah,
back
it's
right
nothing. It's
now.
nothing. I'm not breaking any
Yeah.
laws. That's what I'm
So
saying.
I am.
You can look it up online. You can look it up. I'm not breaking any
Yeah, I'm
laws.
not going into laws and all that. I'm not
Yeah, I
like
follow the law.
I'm not questioning you
Yes,
or
ma'am.
anything. You feel you have
I'm
the right
respectful.
to
I'm
record,
respectful.
no question about that.
Yes.
The individual you're interacting with has not given you their consent to be recorded.
Yeah, yeah.
I, as an individual,
That's not the law,
I
though.
have not given you my consent to be recorded.
I understand that, but
and
that's not the
I do
law.
not feel comfortable. She does not feel comfortable, so she has the right to decline
She doesn't have.
the interaction.
Yeah, she doesn't have a right to expectation of privacy
Now,
in
if
this
you
area.
need to take her
Now-
money, you have the ATM.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
we would politely ask you to put down the camera. You have a debit card. I issued you a debit card 2 days ago. The ATM.
But you
with
said
the
I can't
ATM
take out. I can't take out big. I gotta pay my rent. I can't take out big sums of money. That's why.
Okay,
I was gonna do
so
the
she
withdrawal.
does, the teller does not feel comfortable being recorded. We have cameras that do
Yeah,
recording.
yeah, exactly. And that's another thing. Y'all recording me, so like, come on.
Okay, so you could turn
Yeah,
it
yeah.
around and record yourself if you feel like you need to be recorded.
I just want to get my money and leave. Then I can leave. Get me out of here.
It's a
Just get me out of here.
conversation. So that's
I'm ready to go.
okay.
I just wanna get my money and
ready
leave.
to go. I could say have a nice day,
Yeah.
but they do not feel comfortable being recorded. It's simple as that. If you have a problem with this, you could close out your accounts. There's other banks who may feel comfortable
Yeah.
with you recording them. Those are the options we have available right now.
Okay, so you saying I
You
can take
can
my
check
money
out
out?
other branches. If
You saying I
need
can
to.
take my money out right here?
Yes, I don't know about the limits of the ATM, but you could check and try it.
What's your name again,
You.
Miss?
My name is Omei.
All right, I will be
All
looking
right.
into that
And
because
I could put in a
I feel like my
complaint.
rights are being abridged right now, and
Yes.
that's not good. That's
And
not
we're gonna
good.
put in a complaint for you, and we'll have someone look into the matter, okay?
Now you don't need to. I didn't ask you to put no complaints. Why are you taking the
just
matters
said
in your
you
own
feel like your
hands?
rights are being breached, and that's a complaint right there. Now, is that what you're saying? Do you feel like your rights are being breached?
Yeah, you telling me to put out my camera and I have a right to record.
So,
I'm not
okay, that's a
understanding.
complaint. So
If I'm doing something wrong, tell me I'm doing what I'm wrong. Number one, you're wrong. Number one, the institution's wrong because any other place where you go into when I go to PSNG, I'm going there with my device on. They're not gonna say nothing to me because they know I have a right to.
Okay, so
You gotta
go
put a
back to my
sign. You put the
meeting.
sign up and tell people, you warn people that you're not allowed to bring.
You've been given your options. If you wish to withdraw money, go to the ATM. If you are having issues, they said they would file a complaint because you said you feel like your rights are being breached. Your other option is to close out the account and go to a different bank that would allow you to record them. But this bank does not have to allow you to record inside there. You've been given your options. The choice is up to you.
Firearms, you're not allowed to record. You got to warn people. That's just how it works. I'm
Yes,
sorry.
so I understand
I'm
how you
sorry.
feel. I have to go back to my meeting.
All right,
I
have a
just
nice day.
wanted to
Have a
state
nice
the
day.
fact to you. Thank you for your time. Thank you
Yeah.
for listening. Have
I
a
actually
great
wanted
day.
to. I did come here to talk to you about something else.
Yes, I'm in a meeting. I did do what I told
When
you
I
was
come into
gonna
your
do.
office, I'll turn this off because I'm in your
Well,
office.
well-
I'll talk to you about something else.
Well, you could call to schedule an appointment since I'm in
I
a
can schedule an
meeting, but
appointment?
you could
All
give me a call if anything.
All right.
All right? Have
All
a
right.
great day.
All right.
And we're going to end it here, folks. The remainder of the video is him standing watching people at the ATM to go up to use it to withdraw his money. What have we learned from today's video? Well, fraudsters are getting dumber by the day, and that they really need to bone up on the difference between public and private property. So if you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a thumbs up and a comment because it helps me with the algorithm. Don't forget to check out my podcast on the second channel. And with all that being said, be well, be safe, and I'll see you guys next time. And a special thank you to all members of the news team. Without your guys' continuous support, we couldn't keep this channel going. So I thank you all personally from the bottom of my heart.